how to take an image and vectorize it like a logo, and maybe just a subsection of a logo or an image, and get that into Illustrator. So the first thing I'm going to do, just bring up Illustrator and choose a template that's got a decent sized pixels for you to view and work with. First thing I'm going to do is just bring an image over here, drop it there. You can see this has a white background on it. We don't want that, that's for sure. And then also all I want is this hand here. By default it's going to say image trace here. If that goes away, you can go up under the window menu and choose image trace from there, but I'll just go ahead and choose image trace here. So at this point, I guess it didn't bring it up in image trace. Let's bring up the window so we can see it. Alright, so here it is. It's moved into just a black and white here. Under the modes, black and white, don't choose black and white. I mean, this is black and that's what I want, but if I want to change the color, it seems like down the road that gets a little funky, so I'm going to go ahead and say color here. And then just you can kind of zoom in and everything and see if that's really what you want. This looks like it did a pretty good rounded trace on that, so I'm pretty happy with that. I don't know why you can't hit trace, but I have to turn off preview first, and then I can hit trace. Perfect. Alright. So at this point it should be a vector image. So how do we get rid of some of this other stuff? Well, for now I'm just gonna, I feel like it's a little better if I just move this off of here and work with it over here. I'm gonna object and expand it. Make sure fill and object is on and say OK. Alright, at this point I'm going to come up in here under my direct selection tool. You can also choose the group. That's the one I'm going to choose. If it's just you want to delete one thing out of here, you can just choose direct select. Group allows you to select multiple, and I want to select all these different things over here and get rid of them. So I'll just select those. And I'm just going to hit the backspace key. Alright, so everything seems to be gone. I'm going to go back to my select tool, and now you can see I can move this around. It looks like I got a white pixel on there somewhere. Zoom in and see if that's there. No, it's just an artifact on the display. So at this point now, we've got a nice just single part from our image. It's a vector. That's great. We're almost there. But let's just say we want the artboard. And if we drag down here, we've got a big artboard. So what's the fast way to change the artboard? Again, I'll just move it over to here. I'm going to choose the artboard icon here. I'm just going to click anywhere on my image, and I have an artboard. At this point I come over here, select this, and just hit backspace. Okay, so here we are now. We've got our artboard. It looks great. The only thing I want to change is probably the size of this. Sometimes I like a little bit of padding around the artboard to work with it and everything. So I hold down Shift and Alt on Windows, drag a corner, maybe work it like that. Alright, that looks pretty good. So now we've got our PNG, and if we want to color it, let's see, we just select it. Let's see if we can just go to color here. There we go. We'll give it a nice bright red. That looks good. And then you can go ahead and export it however you want. So, quick video.